Good afternoon, guys. Today is June 27th, and today is currently 2:39, and I just wanted to share a quick vlog on the soon-to-be coming in the third quarter of this year, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat wide body. And there's some information on it they've released, and I've seen what they've released on it and everything. Supposedly, it's just a Hellcat with a wide body fender flare styling from the Dodge Demon. And with that is going to come the same Hellcat engine, powertrain, and everything. But I believe they're borrowing the two headlights from the Demon, which is pretty much the same, I believe, as the Hellcat, except on the passenger side, they allow a twin intake to allow cooler air and breathing, probably on the car. And the front bumper styling in the Hellcat, I believe they're going to borrow the lip from the Demon to help, stabilize the car at high speeds. And besides it being a wide body car, it's also, with the wide body car, you should have wider tires on, and the tires, I believe, are going to be 305 Pirellis. And the top speed from the Hellcat drops to 195 on the wide body, not only because, the aerodynamics of it being wide, but it's actually more, I believe, because from the coefficient of drag and friction of the tires rotating on the ground at that current speed actually, slow down the car. Now, a lot of people might be saying, oh, it's not going to be worth it, this and that, it's not any faster. It's just a tad faster. I believe 0 to 60 improves by 0.1 millisecond, or 0.1 second, 0 to 60 off at maybe around 3.4. And the quarter mile, I believe, drops down to 10.9. And then on some tracks, I think they said it knocked off 2 seconds on some tracks, or a couple car lengths for a matter, but some people say it might not be worth it since, it's starting off at around $70,000 or 71 and some change. And yeah, that's not cheap by any means, and that's coming close now to Demon territory. But a lot of my experience so far right now is that the Demons aren't really going to be selling for MSRP or close to it nearby where I'm located and everything. And yes, a couple people might here and there, actually get Demon for MSRP, but I believe people are getting a lot. The first two might be, and the others might actually, they try to make more money on. So is the Hellcat wide body actually worth it? Yes and no. Maybe to the dealer it's worth it more, or to the customer who wants that styling. But I think Dodge and the Fiat Chrysler brand decided to do it basically because they're not trying to make too much money on the Demon, so they kind of have to even out where can they make some money up on their end. And it's a smart idea. Come out with it after the Demons be released, get people familiar with that design and look, and maybe I'll like maybe I like my Hellcat, and I just want that look, or I wanted to get one and everything like that. And that's the time to do it, I guess, because it's a tough decision to do and introduce, but they have to make money somewhere, and it's coming off the same assembly and line. So all you're not doing is a set of Demon powertrain and everything. You're putting just the Hellcat, which is by no means like small amounts. That's more than significant enough to have fun. The Hellcat's more of a track car for the road, I guess, but it's still very daily drivable. And the Demon, it's going to be, there's tons of disclaimers, it's really a car that was intentionally supposed to be, built, it should be on the road, but that belongs on the track, it's a more of a track vehicle. And now with the Hellcat wide body, if you like that styling, you'll be able to get one. And they're doing the same thing, I believe, with the RT Road and Track Pack, or the Track Pack Chargers, is that you could get like SRT design and hood and everything like that. So that's allowing people who like that styling, maybe don't want the power, but a lot of people, I think you should like that power, but they maybe can't afford it, or there's just not that much in their budget to get it, but they want that styling. They could spare another couple grand or something. But it's a touchy subject on what to do. But the Hellcat wide body, I think it will be popular, but it won't be that popular. A lot of people might say, I like my Hellcat. I can get a used Hellcat right now, 50, real okay, easy, 60K used, no problem. And it's not worth getting a new one just for the wide body, some appearance, aesthetics, and everything. Or, hell, the Demon's not worth it. I like my Hellcat. That's understandable. Not everyone's in that market for that type of car. So it's a very tough question on, is it worth it or is it not worth it at all? And you have to look and think what you want and everything. And yeah, it'll come in the same colors. I believe it should just be, when you go to ordering or picking out a Dodge or anything, you can select a SRT, RT Scat Pack, this and that shaker. I believe it should just be the same thing. If you want a Hellcat, and then above that actually be Hellcat wide body, and if you want it, you get it. So I don't think it'll be a flop. If anything, it might actually sell maybe a tad better for the Demon for people who can't get one, or it actually might create a small bubble, a tad, in the wide bodies, and then the Demons might actually lower in price, because the Demon's going to cost a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a muscle car, but it does things a lot of other cars can't do, and it's its own king of the reign of an empire, kind of. It's its own car, even though it's just a Challenger and everything. So I'd say take the wide body Hellcat with a grain of salt, see where it goes. I'm not sure, is it gonna, people might say it handles better now because, they have wider tires, but if anything, they could do that to the Hellcat up to a point, because with some states and laws and regulations is that you can't have X amount of tire stick out this far of your car. Now with the wide body one, you could get that close to performance that you wanted out of your Hellcat that you couldn't just do with the stock tires. So that's my thoughts on the soon-to-be Dodge Challenger Hellcat coming out in the third quarter of this year. I believe they should start building them, at the same time maybe that they start doing the Demons. If you like the video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Follow me on Instagram. I should be posting a video of the Challenger I did a review on, my personal TA one and everything, this week. I can't release anything on my Demon one yet, unfortunately, because I have some disclaimers and everything, but I should be able to release that video. Besides that, hope you liked it, and thank you.